So we have a lot of stuff weather-wise going on, so I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible, but it may take a little bit, but you're going to want to watch the whole entire thing because I'm going to show the models at the end. But hold right up here somewhere right above my profile, and it does like 2 times speed. But anyway, so there is a marginal risk for severe weather in South Florida and Oklahoma and Texas. General thunderstorm risk in Colorado, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Florida, Louisiana, Maryland, Virginia, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, that area. And then we do have a 2% tornado, we have a 2% tornado risk in Oklahoma, Texas, and Florida. Sorry, not tornado, wind probability. And then we have also 2% hail probability in the same area. And then tomorrow we have a marginal risk for severe weather in Texas and a slight risk, 2 out of 5 risk in Oregon, Washington, marginal risk in Texas, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, general thunderstorm risk in Montana, Idaho, California, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Florida. And we have 2% tornado probability in from Seattle down to Seattle, Washington, all the way down to Elk Green, Oregon. And then we have a 2% wind probability in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. And then we have a 10% significant severe probability to 1 inch plus hail from Seattle down to in the yellow dot hatched area, and then 5% in Idaho, Washington, Oregon. And then we have a day 3 marginal risk in Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, and general thunderstorm risk in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, in that area. And then we have a 5% wind probability in Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Texas. And then we have a day 6. This was the day 7 yesterday. It has shrunken to Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Missouri. And then day 7 outlook, Virginia, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Alabama, Florida. Day 1 excessive rainfall outlook, we have a marginal risk in Texas, Oklahoma. Day 2, we have a slight risk in South Texas. Day 4, we have a slight and marginal risk in Texas, from Houston down to Corpus Christi in the slight, and then the green is the marginal. And then slight risk for excessive rainfall in Texas, Louisiana, and then marginal risk in Mississippi, Texas, and Louisiana. And then marginal risk for the day 5 excessive rainfall outlook in Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, and Louisiana. And then we have a day 1 elevated risk for fires in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, North Dakota, and South Dakota. And then we have a risk for an isolated dry thunderstorm, which means all the precipitation evaporates before it hits the ground, but it does cause lightning and thunder. And then a day 2 high risk for above 4 inches snowfall in Northern California and Washington. 60% above average, 70% above average temperatures in Texas, New Mexico, and Louisiana, and it goes up by 10%. It goes down by 10% the further north you go, every different color. And then generally the country's going to be above average precipitation for the 6 to 10 day outlook. And then we have flash flooding possible in Miami and the surrounding areas. And then severe weather watch possible, not likely possible in the Port St. Lucie in that area. We do still have a lot of people out of power in Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas, and Tennessee. And then we do this, like I said, this is the model. Let me get it going for a second, but you see where over here in Texas, Oklahoma, that's what the slight risk for excessive rainfall is. It was being really fidgety. So just give me a second. There's that system. That system's firing up down here. That's going to bring severe weather over here. It's firing up. GFS is not really showing it as severe as it was a couple days ago, but there's a system that says it's going to be pretty severe. And then as it goes forward, there's another system that I think is going to be pretty bad. I think that's what they have the day 7 and day 6 outlook for. There's another system. We have a lot of systems going through back to back right now. But thank you for watching this, and bye.